one of the biggest shows on Netflix globally right now. Season 3 of Dubai Bling. Love it or hate it, people are watching it. Breaking records for a season 3. Get onto your social media. It's all there. I just opened up about my time on Dubai Bling and how the season 1 and 2 were, and season 3 where we only made a small appearance, the reasonings behind it. We're moving the focus onto one of the main cast members of Dubai Bling. Season 1, 2, and now in 3, where she's taken over. The one and only Farhana is in the studio. Hi.
Hi, Chris.
So good to see you.
So good to see you guys, too.
So welcome back to the Chris Fade Show. Welcome back to Virgin Radio. It's been, nearly 9 days since the release of Season 3. How has it been for Farhana?
Honestly, it's been so overwhelming. I'm really excited and so happy with all the positive feedback, and it's just been amazing. Like, I'm just so overwhelmed. I haven't slept in like 10 days. Honestly, I'm like, I need sleep.
I mean, it's obviously with season 1 and 2, which you obviously were a part of as well. Do you feel like season 3 was, I felt like there was more Farhana in season 3, right?
I think there was more the real Farhana in season 3.
Okay. When you say the real Farhana, give me a little bit of that.
On season 3, we focused more on my real life, what I'm going through right now. And
Sure.
I think that was very important. I wanted my audience to see the real Farhana. They see the glamorous Farhana traveling the world, living the life. But behind the glamorous life, there is a mom, a single mother who's raising a child who's on the spectrum. Mm-hmm. And I wanted the world to see that real Farhana, that it's very challenging. People are quick to judge and they're like, oh my God, but she's like this, and but they don't know what's actually going behind.
So how hard is it, Farhana, to be judged? Because, once you put yourself out onto social media, that's one thing, right? But then you put yourself onto a reality show where you don't control the narrative. People watch it and they make a judgment, and then you just got to go to comments and see it. I mean, I get it. I see it on my comments. I see it on my inboxes. For someone like yourself, how do you handle the judgment side of things, especially as being like a single mum, like you're saying?
So for me, I accept that when you're on a reality show, when you're a public figure, you have the hate and you have the love.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, obviously the trolls, I try to be positive and not let it get to me. But sometimes, honestly, those comments can be really mean.
Yeah.
And especially when it's, coming from people that you know.
Mm.
That's not nice.
Now,
that's not nice.
People that you know that are on the show, or just people that you know in general?
I'm talking about in general. Of course, like, I haven't seen any bad comments about me from people on the show.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Well, give us some time for Hannah. Season 4, maybe. You never know. You never know.
Okay. But, like, obviously those people that you know, who knew you, who probably knew you from a few years ago, they still think of you as the Farhana that they knew maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago. They're not ready to accept the new version of you. So they keep thinking like, oh my God, but I know her when she was like, starting up, or like, but hello, everyone evolves in life. Like, you should evolve too, right?
I'll be honest, I've heard people say that about you. I've had people come up to me and say like, Farhana, I knew when she was doing da da da. Now she thinks in most if I feel like I want to give my time to that conversation, I will say the same. People evolve, people change, Yeah. And good on you. You've waved the flag for Farhana, which is what you want to do. You're your own self and your own mum. Now, did you bring a Birkin in a dust bag?
I brought my Birkin, but I don't have the dust bag.
Oh, it's not there's no dust bag. Now that was a big narrative on the show. Let me play the incident here.
Who do you think you are to go around talking about my Birkins being borrowed? I'm sorry. You know who I am. I'm a hard-working mother.
The fact that you want to make this whole thing,
I
have not rejected your call ever.
How dare you talk about me like this? Who are you to talk about me like this?
Now, this was like episode 1. I was like, wow, they're already going in. You came in ready to get in there. You and Suffer, you were ready for the big one. Farhana came in and said, you know what, season 3, I'm coming in fighting. What happened? Are you and Suffer okay now?
I mean, yeah, of course we're okay now because this was like a year ago. I was upset with her in the beginning when I watched season 2 and I was like, hey, she made a comment behind my back, not to my face. I couldn't defend myself then because I didn't even know she said that.
And the comment was basically she's saying that you're renting your bags because you keep them in like a dust bag, in a cover bag, and people don't usually do that if they own the bag. Was that the comment that she sort of put out?
Yes. The thing is, I'm okay with the people making comments about me, doing collaborations and stuff. When I own something, then I don't want them to make things up like this because it's not true. Like when you own something and then they just put that narrative out there that, oh my gosh, she's boring. And then like everyone thinks, oh my gosh, she's just boring and stuff. I do have an account with the brand globally. And I don't want people just thinking, okay, you know what, Farhana is just borrowing things. It's not fair.
That's the second time she said that though, hasn't she? Because she accused someone else of renting cars as well, right? In season 1. So that's the second time she said it.
Exactly. And I thought that this time I'm going to go and just put it out there like this is not cool, that you can't keep doing this. It was not the first time. It happened too many times.
And then you actually said this.
Such a loser. First of all, she mocked me, and now she wants to make it a trend. I don't understand this girl. She just wants to do everything for attention. Who is she to set trends?
Now, you guys go pretty deep. I mean, you're saying you're okay now. Have you guys seen each other since the show? Because I love Safa as well, and I love you. And, I think, are you guys, is it settled? Are you okay? I mean, what's happening now?
We're okay now. I mean, like I said, this was a year ago. We spoke about it. Okay. And I think she understands now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Firstly, I don't even know why she made that comment. I really don't understand, but I think now we're good.
Okay.
And what about Zena?
You mean the Ferrari?
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't see because I haven't watched the whole show. What's happened with the Ferrari? What happened with the Ferrari?
Well, you and Safa had friction, but you and Zena also had a lot of friction throughout season 3 as well.
They're the tag team, Safa and Zena, aren't they?
Farhana.
Farhana. But I love that. I want little figurines of them running around.
But there were a lot of moments of friction between you guys as well. A lot of it, obviously, in defense of Safa as well, because they're very close to. But are you guys okay now?
No, we're okay. But the whole thing about the Ferrari, to be honest, it's okay when they would turn around and say that this one's renting this one's renting car, but when we can turn around and ask a question, they don't like it, and that's not cool. Like you got to be able to take it, right? If you're gonna turn around and be like, oh, but she's doing this and she's doing that, and if I'm gonna say that, okay, how about you, then they don't like it. So it was just like, it was a little it got a bit out of hand because she said that so Chris didn't know what he didn't watch it, so I'm gonna say, so I just asked because I didn't know whether the car was rented or like who bought her the car. So I was just like, hey, Joanna asked her, like Farhana said that where you got your car from, and then she didn't like
because she thought you were implying that maybe it was a rented vehicle.
Exactly.
And now I'll be honest with you, there are people that are on the show that do rent vehicles, though. I know that for a fact that there have been rented vehicles on the show to showcase that I have this car, but they don't really have it. Which you do what you want, you play the game. However, you were asking it sincerely.
No. See, when it comes to renting, there's people that would actually rent cars, but like people like me and a few others on the show, we do get collaborations. We get sponsored by brands. We get paid to showcase those cars, right? So there's a difference, and it's the way they put it out there. Oh, she borrowed it, she rented it. There's a better word they can use. You know what I mean? Anyway, so she brought a little Ferrari for me to be like, hey, this could inspire you to get one.
So that's what Jada did. She
joke.
gave you a little Ferrari. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good.
So that was just like, I was just like, it's a joke, but obviously it wasn't really a joke. And anyway,
so if you had to go on a holiday right now with one person, Safa or Zena, who would you go on the holiday with?
I think Safa.
Okay, all right.
2.9 million followers. How have you got the most on the show? Followers?
No, I think there's Joanna has almost 4, right?
Well,
Really?
Mona?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you think
Mona,
everyone's got?
Mahira.
Do you think they're all real? I think some of them have got fake followers non-stop.
No, I don't think it's fake followers. We do have.
I'm
real
telling you, there's fake
following.
followers on there. I can
No,
show it.
no.
I can prove it. Not you. I'm not accusing you.
No, I don't think it's fake. I mean, like.
I'll show you off air. Do you want me to show you off air?
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Sorry.
I'm not causing drama. I'm just saying the realness of it all.
Yeah.
Now, single mama, you wanted to portray that in season 3 a little bit more, which they did and which you did, because when you do a reality show, you don't have control, right, Farhana? Like, it is in the control of, I guess, the producers and the team that are behind it. How do you feel coming out of season 3? You happy?
To be honest, I'm happy because my story has inspired a lot of women around the world. I've
Yep.
been receiving messages. My DMs are flooded with single moms,
Good.
females who have been through the divorce, moms with kids on the spectrum. So, and they all of them are saying the same thing to me. You've given us hope. It's an inspiration, brave of you to speak about it. And I feel good because when I started my journey as a social media influencer, I was like, I want to do something which sets me apart from just, showcasing fashion and luxury life. What can I do to empower these women? And that's when I started the I Woman of the World. I was like, I want to be an inspiration. I want the women to be inspired by me. And
Sure.
I think in season 3, it was really good for me to show the real side, what I'm really going through, because a lot of women around the world can relate to it.
Good on you. Well, good on you. It's good that you have a story as well. And I think I've known you for how long? I've known you for years.
Before the
and
show,
before the show, and you've always been very pleasant and very kind and very nice, which is important. I'm all about being like, I want to always be surrounded by nice people.
Yeah.
Normal, kind people. And that's so important. Now, we've got questions coming in. Let me just go to Ernie here. Ernie, what do you want to say? You're on with Farhana. What do you want to say, Ernie?
Hi, Farhana. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah. Who do you love the most, Joanna or LJ?
What a question.
Now again, I don't know what's going on here. What explain what's happened
I
here.
don't want to give away all the spoilers, but there was definitely a lot of drama between Joanna and LJ this season. They have a history that becomes revealed in season 3. And Farhana is caught in the middle because, Farhana, you're really good friends with LJ and you're really good friends with Joanna.
All right, who you going on a holiday with, LJ or Joanna?
I always travel with Joanna.
Oh.
So Joanna and I have a very different friendship. I've known Joanna before I had Aiden. And Joanna and my friendship goes beyond just being friends. We're more like family. We're more like sisters. We can sit next to each other and we can start fighting in front of everyone, swear at each other, and the next minute we're like together on the private jet traveling around the world. So that's the relationship I have with Joanna. When it comes to LJ and I, obviously, we had our ups and downs, but we've become good friends over the last 1 year. But if you ask me about, I love both of them. I wouldn't say, oh my God, I love this one more. I don't, I love both of them, but we have a different friendship, both of us. Like I have a different friendship with Joanna, I have a different friendship with LJ, and I love both of them.
Sure. All right. Well done. Ernie, did you like the season 3? You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it so much.
Good on you, mate.
So much drama.
So much drama. Talking about drama, they brought your ex-husband onto the show. I mean, from the scene, it looked like you weren't ready for it. There were some arguments as well.
Royce, please understand, Aiden is not allowed to meet your girlfriend.
I want to spend time with Aiden.
You can't
as
on your
possibly
own.
as no, you can't. You can't tell me what to do.
This is your ex-husband on the show, Farhana. Why? How? Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
I mean, that I've got an ex as well. That would have been very dramatic. How did that feel when you first saw your ex on the show?
I was a bit nervous, to be honest. But then it is what it is, right? To be honest, Herois and I, it didn't end very well.
Okay. Yeah.
And
How many years have you guys been divorced for now?
It's since 2020, yeah.
20, so about 5
No, I
years.
haven't been divorced.
Separated
We
since
separated
2020.
since 2020. I think towards 2021 end,
Okay.
I filed the divorce.
Okay.
Yeah.
You filed the divorce.
I filed the divorce.
And okay, so you wanted out of that relationship. So
Yes.
having to work somewhat together, obviously your parents together, somewhat. I know you're a single mother, but there's obviously some involvement from him. I'm guessing as a man, I would hope there would be. How was it working together? Somewhat being on the show together.
I mean, all we argued about is Aiden. He wants Aiden to spend time with him and his current girlfriend. The thing is, this was also a year ago. At that point of time, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for Aiden to be around this woman, especially because there's so much history behind it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to understand that I come from a very close-knit, Muslim family, where he was one of the first men in my life. So for me, he was my everything at that point.
Can I ask, is your ex with the same girl that he was with a year ago?
Exactly, but I'm trying to say to you what happened is he left me for this woman. He was cheating on me.
Okay.
He was with this woman while he was with me.
So that was hard. Okay.
That was hard. I mean,
Sure.
I went through, oh my God, I felt like my world ripped apart.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know,
Of
because
course.
imagine like being with this one man for so many years and then you have a child with him and then
I understand.
You know,
I understand.
I just felt my world ripped apart. So
can I
of
ask-
course there's history behind it.
Did you ever get help for that? Did you ever talk to someone about that? Because being in a position like that, did you ever talk to a therapist? I think it's really important to do so because you're never ready for that. You know, I've been in a very similar position, so you're never ready for that. Did you ever get therapy?
I didn't really get therapy, but of course I've seen, a therapist where I did speak about my concerns, but it wasn't. I didn't really go through like that intense therapy that.
Yeah.
Do it, Farhana. Do it. I'm telling you, you're gonna absolutely love it.
Really?
I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So many questions coming in. We've got Farhana from Dubai Bling. We're only going to keep her here for a little bit longer. And Nazi is on the phone. Nazi, what do you want to say?
Hi. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, brother. What's up?
How are you, Farhana?
Hi, thank you. I'm good.
Hi. Fine. Farhana, frankly, I watched season 1 and season 2. Frankly, I didn't like your character. But now at the season 3, when I saw your son, when you went out with LJ, I changed this 360 degrees. I like you. I like what you are doing. I have a son, same situation as Aiden. I know the struggle. I know the financial burden. I know the emotional burden, everything. So please stay strong. Go ahead. If you need any help, you can reach me on my Instagram, and I'm ready to give you any assistance.
Wow.
Medical.
You want to be on season 4? We'll bring you in.
No, thank you. You know what? That means a lot.
We can join one day with my son Mohammed and Aiden.
That's sweet.
My
So
son
cute.
is talented in music.
It's so cute. I love that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Aiden loves music. He loves the piano. He's also very talented. And it's nice to hear this good feedback. Like I said, season 1 and season 2, a lot of people didn't understand who's Farhana.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I think season 3, they started to understand a little bit about me.
Yeah.
I agree.
Pooja, question. What's your question, Pooja?
Hi, Chris. We really missed you on the show.
Aww.
Actually, after watching season 3, I don't know. I thought Ibrahim was all over the place from the start of the show. Okay, and he really annoyed a lot of people. But I want to ask Farhana, because I never saw Farhana saying anything when Ibrahim took the pregnancy news out.
You want to know what she thought about the situation?
Yeah.
What do you think, Farhana? You want to get him that one? Why are we dissecting the whole? I don't want to dissect the whole show right now.
But this is the thing. Like, Farhana's here. The show's out. We've watched it. We have so many questions.
Look, all I'm going to say is that in our culture especially, we don't really announce pregnancy, like, especially in the first 3 months.
Yeah.
And I think it was not in his place to announce the pregnancy.
He's a
I think
troublemaker. Look,
He should
Ibrahim's
just
a
let
troublemaker.
the parents do that.
Like, if someone did that to me, I would have lost it as well. Like,
Yeah, of course.
I love Ibrahim. Ibrahim's great. Like, I like the dude. He's a good dude, great guy. But like, yeah, if someone's going to announce your pregnancy beforehand, that's very out of place. Like, you've got to expect something going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Season 3, you've said that you've had a good time filming it. You've loved the outpour of love you've been receiving as well. If there is a season 4, which I don't think anyone knows at this stage, but would you want to continue doing a show like Dubai Bling?
I mean, why not? You know, I love being on the show. I think it's become like a part of my life now. And especially this season was already a big hit. It's already been doing so well, and we've been getting so many amazing responses. So let's see. I mean, we don't know anything yet, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Pretty Anala.
Yes.
Pretty, you want to ask anything to Farhana before I start playing this game?
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Go.
you
go
ask it. You
first.
ask it. You ask
Okay, so I just wanted to know from from your perspective, looking at all the friendships, the relationships, etc., that happen on Bling, is it weird when you see it a year later? Does it bring up the drama again within the circle?
I mean, it did last year for me, obviously, but this year I have no, nothing yet.
Oh, nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
And the only other question I wanted to ask you, just one more question about your ex. Are you guys on talking terms right now?
Well, you got to be. You got a kid. You got to be talking of something.
In a way of
over
cordial.
emails, on and off, on and off.
Okay, but not really in communication. Aside from Aiden.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only always for Aiden.
I can't believe he went on the show.
Yeah, that's another
Like if my ex went on the show, I'd just leave. I'm out. I'm not doing this one.
Great TV though.
Fantastic.
Your face, I wanted to hug you in that moment.
Who?
'Cause
Farhana, when they brought him on.
Because your face just showed how
Anxiety.
shocked.
Yeah,
she
you
was.
look shocked. You look like you weren't ready to you weren't prepared to see your ex-husband on the show.
I knew he was coming to the event, but I didn't know he was going to come and talk to me about all of this drama.
Oh, the producers.
Yeah.
They're like, they're so good. They're so
They
good
really
at what they
are.
do. That's what they're paid the big bucks
Yep.
for. Okay.
But what did you guys think of the whole situation with me and Heroes? What do you guys have to say? Especially you watched the full show.
Prit and I watched it. We communicated about it all the time. I will say, if I was in your place, I would have been completely act the same way you did and say the things that you did. I find it very odd and weird. And I just feel like, especially the scene where you opened up more, I feel like I like that there's a new side that we got to you, and it kind of validates every scene that's coming up, that you kind of know what you're thinking, so you understand where you're coming from. I will say that.
They're good. That's what that's a good portrayal there. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Rossi, your thoughts?
I think it's brilliant. I love the show. Season 1 was my favourite. I stopped watching it though when Chris left.
Oh, we miss Chris and Brianna.
I stopped
miss you
watching.
guys.
I don't want to do the drama. We can't do that drama. It's just too much for me. I don't know. I applaud you all for doing it. I really do.
It takes a lot to do.
I feel like
do that.
if I decided to turn it on and be like, all right, I'm coming to season 3. We're going to cause some drama. I'm going to have fights with everyone. Let's go. Producers will be like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
But what's a reality show without drama? Come on, guys.
No, of
We
course.
need drama.
Listen, I'm a reality TV fan.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it outright
you need
there.
it. You need
I
it.
watch every single reality TV show there is, and you need the drama for it to be a show that people watch.
100%. I always said that from season 1 and 2. The drama in the show is what
No,
made
but all
the show.
the drama was real. A lot of people ask me, was it scripted? No, it was all real. I really fought with Safa.
Yeah.
I was really angry.
Yeah.
And Safa called me the other day. She goes, why were you so angry at me?
Yeah.
It's I was angry with you.
All right, so here we go. We're playing the one-word game right now with Farhana from Dubai Bling. I'm going to name you a cast member of Dubai Bling. In one word, you have to explain how you feel about them. Is that right, ladies?
Yeah,
Are we happy with that?
So the first thing that comes to your mind when Chris reads out that name.
Are you ready, Farhana?
Okay.
Let's
Don't
go.
judge, guys.
Here we go.
It's a show.
You can't think too hard. You don't think too much about it. The
okay.
first word that comes
Okay.
out. The one word. Here we go. Dubai Bling. Farhana's on. LJ.
Cute.
Mona.
Bubbly.
Yeah.
Joanna.
Fierce.
Bliss.
Cool.
Safa.
Funny.
Danya.
So elegant.
Mahira.
She is beautiful.
She's not saying anything she got. She's too kind.
No, she's good.
Zaina.
Mean.
Oh, mean girl. Fahad.
Mean girl. Fahad. Oh, he's like a brother. He's so sweet.
Hannah.
A nice guy.
Ibrahim.
No comments.
Oh, no comments. Oh, there's still some. Is there something? Is there
No, I'm just saying no
comment, huh? Wow. Listen, well done. Congratulations on season 3, on season 1, and for season 2. And keep waving your flag and keep being you, Farhana. All right?
Thank you, Chris, for having me on the show. Thank you guys so much. And enjoy the show, Chris. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
You have to watch it.
Don't know.
I don't know if you can handle it.
Can I tell you honestly, I haven't really watched season 1 or 2.
Oh, really?
I swear.
You were in it.
I fast forward to bits. Like
True.
Brianna watches it Brianna and my daughters watch the complete show.
Okay.
I just fast forward. I mean, I watch the whole show, but I do it in fast, I love the show. I think the show is truly amazing. And one last thing that I get a lot of messages on is why are we dubbed?
Oh gosh, I
why am I dubbed? Why is our voices dubbed?
My voice also was dubbed?
My voice. I'm speaking English, but I'm dubbed by an English guy.
So
I don't know if it was dubbed because when I was saying those lines to the acting coach, it's all over TikTok.
Oh, you know what? Someone told me it's because
it's the settings.
It's the settings on Netflix.
So
settings
because there's a lot of Arabic on the show, sometimes your settings may have it on English. You have to have it on the original language, and then you watch it with subtitles.
All right.
That's what you need to do.
All right. Well, there it is. Give her one more big round of applause. It's Farhana. Thank you.